already uneasy about this game coming up on Monday. Now, A.J. Brown goes stealth on social media, and we don't know what the hell that means. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Kick Dingbat here. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. You know, if A.J. Brown wanted to portray to the public that the Eagles are locked in, that the Eagles are ready for the playoffs, and they want no distraction, if that's why he did what he did, and that's the message he's trying to put out there, I gotta tell you, I don't think anybody's getting that message, because I'm sitting here more confused, more perplexed, more I don't know what to think than ever before. This has been the weirdest, and I mean the weirdest, lead up to a playoff game I have ever seen. And it's only getting worse. Now, before I get into it, a quick announcement. I talked about the Philly Shakedown podcast would be tonight. Joey can't do it tonight, so we're going to do it probably most likely sometime tomorrow before the Chiefs and the Dolphins game. I will let you guys know for sure when I know, but as of right now, we're not going to be doing it tonight. And, you know, when we do it, we're probably going to be talking about this. But, you know, I'm sitting at work. I'm just working, trying to make a living, trying to put food on the table, just doing the right things. And all of a sudden, I'm getting this text from Mark Holmes. WTF, what is going on with your team? Now, A.J. Brown, like... And I know he ran and did a video where he twisted the whole thing and everything like that. It's like the guy couldn't wait. And I'm at work going, what the hell's going on? And I got to tell you, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know why he did what he did. Now, for those, and you all probably know this, but why did A.J. Brown go stealth in social media? That's the question. Dov Kleeman wrote this. A.J. Brown has deleted all Pound Eagles related content from his Instagram. They play the Buccaneers on Monday night. And then Dov Kleeman wrote this. Pound Eagles A.J. Brown has also deactivated his Twitter account. So, A.J. Brown has completely and utterly gone stealth. He has gone stealth. And the question is, why? That's the question. And here's the other thing we've got to add to this. He did this knowing that everybody would start talking about it. He knew that, okay? So why did he do it? Now, there are a couple lines of thoughts about why. If you held a gun to my head and asked me what I think, I would say I would give you the reason why I think, but not why the reason I'm hoping, okay? The reason I think that A.J. Brown did this is simply because if you remember Philly Mike, shout out to Philly Mike, he did a video yesterday where he said an inside source said that A.J. Brown was 100% not going to play versus the Buccaneers. If that is true, and A.J. Brown isn't going to play, I'm sure A.J. Brown is pissed off. I'm sure he's really upset. And the last thing he wants to hear are fans telling him he needs to get out there and play, and you need to not, leave your team hanging like that. And I'm sure he feels really awful. So I could understand a situation where he's not going to play, and he is pissed off, and that's why he's doing it. That would be my guess if you put a gun to my head. All right? That would be. Best case scenario, he's locked in. The Eagles are locked in. He wants no distractions, and everything is the Buccaneers. When he looks into the mirror, there's a picture of the Buccaneers helmet there, right? Basically, what I'm saying is A.J. Brown is like Rocky in Rocky IV, okay? And he is Rocky in Rocky IV, and he has to go to Russia. And he went to Russia, and he's working out. But, he just can't get to that next level. He can't get to that next level because Adrian said, you can't win, Rock, right? You can't win. And he's all pissed off inside, right? And so for A.J. Brown to go dark like that, to go stealth on social media, he is saying He is saying, I'm in Russia by myself, and Eagle fans, you are my Adrian. You gotta believe in us. You gotta believe. And what he needs is he needs the Eagle fans to have his back. We need to be Adrian, and we need to show up in Russia. Because when we show up in Russia, when Adrian shows up in Russia in Rocky, Drago is done. He ain't got no chance when Adrian shows up. When she shows up in Russia, he has no chance. And AJ Brown's in Russia by himself. He is isolated. But he needs the Eagle fans to believe in him. So he put that out there so we would not understand what's going on, but we would have to get his back. That's the best case scenario. He is Rocky IV, and us Eagle fans are Adrian. Pause. But I don't know, I don't know. I know that sounds wacky, but that's how I look at it. I look at everything in terms of movies. He's Rocky and Rocky IV, and we're Adrian. And he's saying, I gotta isolate myself, I gotta concentrate, and you guys need my back. And we gotta get behind him. I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I have no friggin' idea. I have no idea why he shut down his social media. I guess people can say, yeah, it's because he's trying to focus in and he doesn't want no outside noise. But why not just shut your notifications off? Put your social media in some folder you won't find, and just go from there. Why deactivate and shut everything down unless you want everybody to know something's up? And he's upset about something. Most likely, based upon the fact that he hasn't practiced, that he wasn't at practice today, he's not playing. He's probably hurt, and he's probably really, really upset about it. And that would make sense to me. I don't think it's to the extreme that people are going to try to make it, especially like Cowboy fans, where he wants out of Philly, he's not happy there, and it's all those kind of things. I don't think that's it at all. I think it's more, he's probably not playing, and he doesn't want to hear people tell him that he let his team down, and he's upset. And that's probably what it is. And that would be my guess, But if for some reason this is all about, saying we're locked in, we're ready to go, if it's somehow all about that, if that's what it's really about, and that's the message he's putting out there, I don't think anybody's getting it. I think there are only more questions now. Like, what is going on? This whole week has been bizarre. It just has been bizarre. It doesn't feel like we're getting ready for a playoff game, okay? And I gotta think that when this season ends, the amount of stuff that is going to come out about how tumultuous, how chaotic everything was inside that NovaCare complex. We're going to hear some crazy stories. I'm expecting to have a very, very crazy offseason. I think there's going to be a lot of things to talk about. I think there's going to be a lot of things going on. And, we're still getting reports that the Eagles, that Nick Sirianni's job is not necessarily safe. Shout out to Jacob Sports. They posted this. The Pound Eagles are considering changes to their coaching staff, especially on the defensive side after this season, according to Josina Anderson. Well, yeah, Desai can't come back. There's no reason to bring Matt Patricia back. And yeah, you need a defensive coordinator. You need somebody with experience. The Eagles really need two coordinators with some experience that can help Nick Sirianni out if he even keeps his job. And I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it really depends on what happens in this game. I do. But this kind of stuff is not the stuff that makes you feel comfortable a few days before a football game. It's like, what the hell's going on? I'd much rather, I much rather, and listen, A.J. Brown does what he wants, but I would have much rather him not said anything, and then when he gets announced out, put up a post about how upset he is, and then leave it like that. Going stealth like this on social media, it makes you feel like there's something else going on. It can't. Usually these things are never good when it happens, right? Usually these kind of things happen when a player wants more money and they're negotiating a contract. I think this is about him not being able to play. I mean, here's a guy that wasn't talking to the media, then he talks to the media, and then he comes out and he talks about, how much he wants to win and all those kind of things, says the right things. Last week during his little press conference, we find out that he holds a players-only meeting, begging and asking the players to trust in the coaches. So, after you do all that and then you're hurt and you can't play, he knows he's going to hear a lot of crap on social media. So he probably doesn't want to hear it because he's probably not playing. That would be my guess. And it's not bigger than that. It's not like, I got to get out of Philly. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it has to do with the injury. What I hope it is I just hope he's pulling a Rocky from Rocky 4. I just hope it's all Rocky 4, man, and we're just Adrian, and he's in Russia, and he's isolated, and he's trying to put out to the fans, like, just support us and have our back here. We need you. And that's what he's putting out there. And we're the Adrian, and he's Rocky, and the Bucks are Drago, and we're getting ready to double moonwalk that ass. But at the end of the day, I have no friggin' idea what the hell's going on. So Monday will come soon enough, and we're going to find out one way or the other. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. So, some good news for the Eagles. I guess you could call it that. Jeff McLean is reporting that after not throwing during team drills on Thursday, Jalen Hurts was a full participant on Friday and took the majority of throws with the Eagles' first-team offense from his understanding. Well, that's good. At least Jalen is out there throwing. He'll be good to go. And then tomorrow, when we get the final injury report, that's going to tell us everything we need to know about the A.J. Brown situation. If it says that he is out, then you understand that all this stuff going on is because he's upset that he's not going to be able to play. That simple. Denzel Washington out.